Scott Kinney here, First Heritage Mortgage. Today is Friday, November 17th. Thought I would share with you a little flyer I talked to a couple realtors here about this weekend, and they found it very interesting. And it's a buying versus renting comparison, something that you can pass on to some of your potential purchasers, clients that are sitting on the sidelines. So this is a comparison I created assuming a $400,000 sales price compared to $2,200 a month in rent. I did 97% financing, assuming an individual has good credit scores, which today put them at an interest rate of about 4.25%, 0 points, with lender-paid mortgage insurance, so no mortgage insurance in it. And what that came about doing was showing the monthly expense for that house would be about $26.98. Now again, that's including taxes, insurance, principal and interest, no mortgage insurance, compared to $22.20 in rent. And I ran it for a 7-year horizon. And what it showed is, I ran it in Fairfax County using historical data. And what that shows is we used a 3.48% forecast for appreciation in this area. Historical has been 4.16%. And what the client gained over 7 years was $108,000 in appreciation of that house value. Assuming that house value would go from $400,000 to possibly in 7 years selling for $508,000. In addition, they would have amortization of their loan, so they build about $53,000 in equity during those 7 years. Tax benefits, assuming a 25% tax bracket, we'll have to see what tax reform does, but that added about $22,000 in tax benefit. So in bottom line, what we're showing here is that the net gain to the consumer by buying and owning a home for those period of time is $128,000 over 7 years. It is a way for clients to create growth. Now their initial cash lay, they're going to have to put out probably an extra about $16,000 in cash over those 7 years compared to renting or purchasing. And that renting, I assumed a rental analysis that rent would be increasing by the market average of 4% per year. That's the national average. So take this and share it with your potential home buyers, with renters that you know that are out there sitting on the marketplace, waiting for who knows what. All we have coming in the future is most likely higher interest rates, especially if tax reform gets passed. We're going to see growth in the economy. That's going to hurt mortgage-backed securities and cause interest rates to go up. We're going to see home values anticipated to continue to increase. So I think right now is a great time. Now some of you may bring up the question about, well, is there a housing bubble that's going to take place? I've seen that name thrown around quite a bit. I don't believe so, but just in case you have a client who's considering, I don't want to buy because I'm fearful of that housing bubble, remember, First Heritage Mortgage is the only lender in the whole East Coast area that has down payment protection. So if they purchase that home now and they go to sell in 7 years and we hit a housing bubble and the house price is less, they can recover their down payment. In fact, that is free for everyone who takes an FHA loan with us. So just a little bit of news. Please check out my flyer, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.